Libraries of carbon in a ring. 50 letter C's on every line of a page, on every page of a book, on every book in a library would be a diamond. Diamond is how to say diamond. Every letter C is the atom called carbon. A library full of just one letter, one type of letter, would be an element. Element. One letter C somewhere in every book is in a different font. See what? And 1 in a trillion different carbon atoms has 2 more neutrons than usual. Isotopes. Still carbon atoms, but just more neutrons, making them slightly heavy compared to other carbons. Most carbon atoms have 6 neutrons and 6 protons, giving 12 an atomic, carbon 12, an atomic number of 12, carbon 12. But one carbon isotope in a trillion has 2 extra neutrons. So every book has got a slightly heavier carbon. Isotope. This isotope atom has 8 neutrons and 6 protons. The protons make the isotope atom act in every way like a carbon atom, but the 2 extra neutrons give the isotope an atomic mass of 6 plus 8 equals 14. Carbon 14 atoms are also unstable. Doesn't need the word also. Editing. Each carbon atom Each carbon 14 atom has a 50-50 chance of surviving 5,730 years. Every 5,730 years, half of the carbon 14 atoms in your body change into nitrogen atoms. The half-life of carbon 14 is 5,730 years. By counting how many carbon 14 atoms there are in a long dead bone of a camel, we can discover how long ago the camel lived. Less C14 means the bone is older. Carbon 14 is how to say C14. We do not count the atoms by looking through the books of the element. We use a mass spectrometer. A university mass spectrometer shows the ratio of carbon 14 to carbon 12. University. A book full of Al on every page, and every line of every page is the element aluminium. Aluminium, should maybe I say that carbon 14 is made by the cosmic radiation from the sun hitting nitrogen atoms, changing protons into neutrons, changing a nitrogen atom into a carbon atom, and half of them after 5,730 years just go back. Aluminium is used to make aeroplanes. Elements are trillions of atoms of only one type. All of the atoms have 13 protons. Aluminium atoms have 14 neutrons. Yeah, the protons tell you what type of atom you are, what chemistry you do. The neutrons, just how heavy you are and whether you're unstable. There is only one stable isotope of aluminium. Helium gas would be a book full of pages with He somewhere on every page. Gases have lots of space between each atom. We say carbon, aluminium or helium. When we say carbon, aluminium or helium, we mean the element at room temperature. 100% carbon can be the element in hexagons of carbon atoms. Hexagons of carbon atoms filling every page of a book is the element of carbon used in pencil leads called graphite. Graphite. Diamond and graphite are two different arrangements of 100% carbon atoms called allotropes. Allotropes. A book of OO written randomly once on every page would be the element of the gas oxygen. Yes, gases, there's a whole page and just OO, or a whole page and just HE for helium, OO for oxygen, because some gases don't have as many atoms squashed together as like solids do. Two oxygen atoms make an oxygen molecule. Molecule. A book with OCO written randomly once on every page would be the compound of the gas CO2, carbon dioxide. Compound. Protons at the centre of every atom determine which element it is. Carbon atoms all have 6 protons. Hydrogen atoms all have 1 proton. The number, oh yes, hydrogen's also got 2 other isotopes, deuterium and tritium, where hydrogen's got 0 neutrons, deuterium's got 1 neutron, tritium's got 2 neutrons. It's called tritium, Tri, meaning like 3, because it's got a proton and 2 neutrons in tritium. And deuterium, Gu, means 2, it's got a proton and a neutron in it. Tritium and deuterium are the isotopes of hydrogen being used to power the new type of nuclear power stations called fusion power. The number of neutrons in the centre of an atom vary, making the atom heavier than usual isotope if it has more neutrons. Diamond and graphite are 2 allotropes. Ooh. That's got to be an R. Silly. Of carbon. Helium have lots of space between each atom of helium. Has. Editing. Oxygen gas has lots of space between each molecule and the next. Oh, did you see the one mistake I made on purpose? Send me a message. Press my picture in this circle to get more of my videos. Press like, press subscribe. Bye!